Work, hustle, grind, patience, repeat. Work, hustle, grind, patience, repeat. I hope everyone's having a blessed Monday. I hope everyone's excited to get back to work. If you're not, figure out your passion and chase it. I'm telling you, regret hurts big time when you're older. When you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, regret is going to hurt big time. I mean, big time. Regret is a whole different story when you're young compared to when you're old. Regret doesn't hurt nearly as bad when you're young compared to when you're old. And you're going to regret not doing what you loved. And nowadays, there's so many people in the world. So many people. There's almost 350 million people in the U.S. The last census, there was around 330 million. So there's probably close to 350 now. The whole world, there's 8 billion people with a B. Billion. 8 billion people in the whole world. You know how many millions are in just 1 billion? Millions? A million goes into a billion 1,000 times. So 100 million people, 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 100 million, 100 million. That's just 1 billion. And we have 8 billion people. 8. Yes, 8 billion people. Just think about that when you break it down to 10 millions. 10 million people, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million people, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million people. That's just 100 million people. And now you go 100 million, 100 million, 100 million, 100 million, 100 million. You do that 10 times. You got just 1 billion people, and you have 8 in the world. Now you talk about that and you put it on social media and YouTube, you will eventually make money. If you, whatever your passion is, it could be dirt, it could be flowers, it could be leaves, it could be rocks, it could be paper, plastic, rain, snow, signs, radios, trees, walls, brick, sign, plastic, anything. Literally anything you can have as a passion and make money out of it. I'm talking anything. So check it out. What you do, you go home. If you have a family of five kids, you have a family of 5 kids, you go home and you work on that, even if it's just talking about it, let alone making it or doing it. Record yourself. Whatever you're doing, making it, doing it, talking about it, do as many ways possible, even if it's just one, and record it. And put it on at least 3 different platforms. Put it on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. At least a couple. At least put it on 2. Facebook and YouTube. Or whatever social media platforms you use. But I highly suggest Facebook and YouTube. At least them 2. If not, at least YouTube and whatever else social media you use. Because YouTube is based off the whole world. So you have a customer base of 8 billion people. And when you have that many people, there are millions of people. Millions in every different type of aspect of life. Millions of people that want to hear and listen and talk about dirt. Millions of people that want to hear, listen, and talk about trees, plastic, wood, cement, lines, everything. Whatever your passion is, it don't matter what it is. Record it and put it online. Work on it at least an hour to 2 hours a night, 3 nights a week. And you will build. I'm telling you, it won't take long either. Even if it takes 6 months or a year or 2 or 3 or 5 years. What is 6 months, a year, or 2 years, 3, 5 years, at the max 5, to do something you like instead of doing what you don't like for the rest of your life for 20, 30, 40 years? What is doing something you like to do for 6 months, a year, or 2 years, or 3 years, or 5 years, compared to doing something you don't like for the rest of your life for, say, 20, 30, 40 years? Remember, you're not putting in another hour or 2 after work at your same job. You're not doing something you don't like still. No, you're putting in an hour or 2 and something you like, you want to do. So you don't realize you're working. You don't realize you're doing it. I'm serious, people. It will change your life. Another big thing. Stop spending money on dumb things for just 1 month. Do it for 1 month. Don't spend money on nothing but besides rent. Nothing but rent. I'm talking only pay your bills and buy your groceries. Don't go out to eat. Don't go to the movies. Don't do nothing besides pay your bills. And that money you save in that 1 month will help you do it another month, a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later. 3 to 5 years later, you're going to have a big, huge chunk of money, and you could start that business without even taking that hour or two every night, or hour or two a few nights a week for them, for how long ever it would be to take you. That would just mean you could take that money that you saved not buying dumb stuff and then start it then. Go only work part-time then, or go full-time into your passion. Don't even work part-time and do what you love full-time. I'm telling you, any single passion can be made into your own business nowadays. And it's happening all the time. It's happening all the time. And I see it happening not nearly enough. There's 95% of the world still probably, about 95% still goes to work at a 9 to 5 working for other people, when it could probably be 50-50. Actually, not even 50-50. It can be less than that, because you'll always have people that want to watch stuff and learn stuff and buy stuff and do this. People still do that stuff after work. So you don't need a consumer base as well as a working base. There can be a complete business base. Every single person can have a business, and there can be no people working for each other, because, there's going to always have to be some workers, because I guess you're going to have to work, but it can be very small. You can have a business worker base at 80% and probably 20%, and this world can evolve, because all you need is workers that make essential things. You don't have people that are going to be making stupid things. You're going to be having people make food and plastics and things that you need instead of other things. It's pretty much, just a necessarily base work. And so I'm just telling you, if you don't chase your passion, the regret that you feel now is going to be nothing, absolutely nothing, compared to the regret and pain you feel when you're 40, 50, 60 years old. I'm telling you, it's going to be a huge difference. And that's the thing, the main thing is why people don't do it. They get stuck in their day-to-day lives. They're going to work, they're taking care of their kids or whatever they may be doing, and they get caught up doing what they, do every day, and they don't realize to push themselves further. They don't realize that they can do a whole lot more. And that's the thing. You just need that right video, that right thing to push you. Because that's all it takes, is that right word, that right sentence, that right video, that right acknowledgement, and that right moment to understand, damn, okay, if I just take an hour or two a night, whenever, after work, an hour or two, a few times a week, and invest my time into something I love, week after week, it's going to build, and then month after month, and I'm going to eventually be able to do something with what I love. I'm going to be able to invest it in what I love. It's just common sense. It breaks down the common sense that it's so inspiring when you realize what it is. At first, you're so stuck in your day-to-day, that you don't, okay, whatever, you might hear it in the radio or hear it somewhere, wherever, chase your passion, which hardly anyone talks about, so I doubt you probably even heard it, but, when you do hear little things that might hint to it or be off topic about it, you can you still blow it off because you don't realize what it really is, what it really means, how much it will impact your life, just that hour or two a night, 2-3 nights a week. I'm talking about an hour or two a night, 2 or 3 nights a week. I mean, you can do it. The more you do it, the faster it's going to build. And the faster you're going to be more successful, the faster it is you're going to be able to take that full-time job down to a part-time job and invest the rest of your time into your job. Faster you're going to take that part-time job down to a no job and invest all your time into your own business. The faster it is. If you want to work on it instead of an hour or two, do 2-3 hours a night. Do 2-3 hours a night, 4 or 5 nights a week. Or do 3-4 hours a night twice a week. That's all it is. You ain't got to do it a whole bunch every single night. You ain't got to do it 4 or 5 hours 5 nights a week. No, just do it 3 hours 4 nights a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Every other day, put in a couple hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever. It's not that much. If you put in, say, just an hour and a half 3 nights a week, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll grow. It might take you 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, but you will grow. You will. And there will be nights where you want to put more into it. You want to put 2-3 hours into it. That'll help you grow faster. It's not going to help you grow, incredibly fast compared to if you worked on it 8 hours. So say you put in 8 hours once a week. That's going to be huge, because just think about it. Twice a week, that 2-3 times a week at 2-3 hours, that's not 8 hours. So you put in that 1 8-hour day on the weekend or whatever, or put in 2 4-hour nights, boom, you're going to be, you might be having your own business in 3-4 months. Who knows? It don't take much. I'm telling you, just that building process, that's what it takes, is to build. When you build, it adds up. You just got to keep building. Keep putting that time in. And I'm telling you, there's so many people out there that consume content. You will build. And what I'm talking about is, say you you want to talk about it, but it is something you want to build or you want to do as well. It's not something you just want to talk about. As far as products out there and competition, there's always going to be competition. And that's the thing. You can't get, intimidated by it. You got to just keep pushing, because competition is what makes this world evolve. If there wasn't competition, you wouldn't be able to even get anywhere in life, So it's that's just how it is. That's how you want it. Anything in this world, any type of industry in life, you have competition. Competition is just part of it. And so you can't get discouraged what you do. Look at all the other businesses out there that are thriving that got a lot of competition. It happens in life. It's just part of it. And the thing is you go into a store, right? Walmart, Target, any type of store like that, any type of grocery store, them are the prime things. Anything that you see in a Walmart or Target or a grocery store, that's what the whole world buys pretty much. Them are your prime products. That is what you can make any of them things. If any of them things are in a store, even not, but if they're in the store, you can make it, and you will make a business out of it if you continue to build. If you continue to put that hour or two a night, 2-3 nights a week, at least you will build. And it won't take you 10 years, You put an hour in a night once a week, it might take you 10 years. But yeah, that's the thing. It don't take long. But yeah, I just want you guys to realize passion is true happiness. True happiness is passion. Passion is doing what you love and being with who you love. That is true happiness. true success. True success is happiness. Happiness is doing what you love and being with who you love. It don't matter where it is, what you do, but yeah, you can do it every single time, or you can do it with any single product, and it's gonna be work. It's gonna work. It's gonna build. You know. Yeah. So, and even I want to touch on this too, real quick. Even if it's not in the store, it doesn't mean that it's not big time. It doesn't mean it's not a prime product. A lot of things that are in stores are prime products that people buy all the time that are huge businesses. I'm just saying, for an example, something that you can see, to use, like, oh, I love doing this, I love making them, but you see it in the store and you're like, damn, how am I going to be able to sell that when millions of people and all these people are buying this kind? Nah, put it online, make your own business, make your own channel about it, make your own Facebook page about it, and do it. Build it and record yourself building it. Whatever your product is, talking about it, building it, one or the other, both. If you want to talk about it and build it, or whatever, or if it's doing something, record yourself doing it and talking about it, or just doing it. You don't have to talk about it, or write. That's another thing I forget to mention lately is writing. Writing is huge online. You can write and make money too. Words. Put words in the format behind things. Put them in front of a mountain. And things like that. Pictures. Write what you want. Put it online. People will read your stuff. There's a lot of people out there that love to read. I'm talking about a lot. So it's like anybody that even just loves writing can make a business out of it. No matter what you want to write about. It's just how it is. Like, that's what anything's possible. Damn, girl. What up, beautiful? What's your name? Let me holler at you. Let me tell you some things. Let me put your dreams into play. Baby, girl, holler at me. Let me put your dreams to play all day. Hey, baby, straight to the top. Never gonna drop. No, I'm never gonna fly. Going straight to the top. Never gonna drop. Look at these goonies. Look at these bonies. What they doing? I be all about it. I be getting to it. I be really doing it. Really knowing it. Really down it. Hold up. What I say? Hold up. What I say? Straight to the top. Never gonna drop. Yeah, I'm gonna blow. Doing it since the 9-0s. Dumb fucks. Fine hope. Now it's the 2-0s. I don't even do those. I got so good with it. I got workers on the new house. Fake chick trying to give them Mr. Blue Box. What the fuck I'm gonna do with them all? Put them in them streets? No, I'm gonna put them in them real classrooms for them real CDs, them banks. Overseas, east or west, fucking with the best. You see me, J to the E. I look about my money. But I'm chasing my passions and I'm pushing people to chase theirs. I ain't never giving up on them while I'm never giving up on me. You see, we're gonna get it and we're gonna shine. We're gonna kill that poverty for all. We're gonna keep everyone in the motherfucking sights. We're gonna help everyone ball. We ain't letting no one fall behind. Not no more. No more police brutality. No more. We standing up for everything and everyone. Uh-huh. She a little Betty too. Got a little Betty. Ooh. Try to follow. Check out that little Betty crew. See if I'm more motherfucking passionate with ooh. Toot toot doo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, oh, oh. Never did that. Just want to try it. I got this new mask. It's Adidas. I think it's actually a freaking boob cup. It's a boob cup, people. You know, where the breast sits. It's a damn boob cup. Look at all these baddies pulling up. Yeah. Pull them motherfucking goddamn yogas up nice and tight, baby. Ooh. What you bending down for? You see me looking, huh? Trying to fix her ankles over yogas. Like they was messed up. They didn't look no messed up to me. She wanted to cover up her cankles. She a baddie too. She a baddie 3. I want a baddie for me. But she was a baddie for you, so I can have a baddie like that for me. I need me one that's fresh and clean, you see? I need me one that has a job on the top, trying to get more and more, trying to better herself every day. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to talk about. I be in that shit trying to collect that out. I be like, fuck some clout. I be trying to get my own fame. I be doing this shit cause I'm a man and I'll never be a lame. By the time I'm done, the whole motherfucking world gonna know my name. If I could get $1 from everyone that knew my name, I would probably have a couple G's, you see? But I'm just getting started. Your game's so shitty, they might as well nickname you Farted. That was off the top. That's off the drop. That's off the walk. Boy, that whole motherfucking yacht I'm gonna cop before I'm 40. What I'm gonna do now? Spitting old flames. But I got new ones coming. Y'all been out here thugging and stunting, coming for nothing. But now I got a little something. More pride than anything. More perseverance than anyone. I be trying to do it. You know. Your door's open. Your door's open. So I was talking to her and I'm on freestyling and shit in here. Like, hey.
You can too. Call 1-800-DOCTORS or visit Framer.com/postman.
Hurry into Fleet Farm now for small deals on everything you need. Get huge savings this week on things like Mars Halloween fun-size candy. Get 5 bags for $10. Select cover tires, buy 3
Fucking Chester.
and special cool that has
Chester, Uncle Chester.
plus 20
I don't get that, man.
with the biggest selection of toys around, from games and dolls to action.
24 minutes, that's not bad.
Hurry in today. Fleet Farm.
You didn't have to do the